reflection. Scarlet lipstick stains glass rims. Dim spotlights illuminate empty stages. Lonely melodies echo through cabarets.
Upright basses pluck somber notes. Trumpeter blows jazzy lamentations.
Waiters clear abandoned tables quietly.
Midnight
Audiences departed long ago. Heartbreak resonates within quiet venues.
tragic romances
ending abruptly. Melancholy wail, tragic ballad, crooning out sheer devastation. Melancholy wail, broken romance, vocal cords trembling terribly.
Puddles reflecting yellowish street lamps outside. Taxis driving past, splash curbs, umbrellas sheltering. Anonymous couples walking, isolation feeling remarkably cold suddenly. Love letters torn into confetti, photographs burning inside fireplaces, memories haunting every waking hour, regrets lingering like cheap perfume. Heartbreak resonates within quiet venues. Tragic romances ending abruptly. Oh, melancholy wail, tragic ballad, crooning out sheer devastation. Melancholy wail, broken romance, vocal cords trembling terribly. Terribly. Microphones capturing every breath taken. Emotional exhaustion settling deeply inward. Performance finishing without any applause. Pitch drops, mood sinks, note bends, heartstrings. Melancholy wail, tragic ballad, crooning out sheer devastation. Melancholy wail, broken romance, vocal cords trembling terribly. Stage darkens, glass shatters, silence speaks. Yeah. Vinyl spinning up on velvet decks, needles track
stacking micro grooves perfectly. Subwoofers projecting low tones, nightclubs vibrating intensely below.
Dancers perspiring under strobes, microphones amplifying gruff voices, mixer sliding crossfaders smoothly, amplifiers pushing maximum volumes.
Sonic waves hitting torsos, tempos dictating bodily movement. Dark rhythm, heavy frequency, sound clash echoing through tunnels. Dark rhythm, midnight groove, dancehall kings claiming crowns. Synthesizers tweaking modulation knobs, acoustics designed for impact, rhythms hypnotizing massive crowds, frequencies rattling chest cavities. Melodies looping infinitely around, sound waves traveling incredibly fast, bass lines dominating auditory senses. Sonic waves hitting torsos, tempos dictating bodily movements. Dark rhythm, heavy frequency, sound clash going through tunnels. Dark rhythm, midnight groove, dancehall kings claiming crowns. Engineers calibrating audio equipment, decibels reaching dangerous levels, energy peaking abruptly tonight. Music controlling physical forms. Spin disc, drop track, feel noise, step back. Dark rhythm, heavy frequency, sound clash echoing through tunnels. Dark rhythm, midnight groove, dancehall kings claiming crown. Needleless, Venny empties, quietness returns. Ancestral bones buried deep underground, lineage traces back centuries ago. Generations suffered tremendous hardships. Family trees bear bitter fruits.
Soil absorbs eras of misery, dirt holds memories of oppression. Seeds planted within melancholy loam. Agriculture yields depressive crops. History repeats itself constantly,
Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Oh, wildly.
Lost here, unforgiving landscapes, tractors stall amidst thick mud. Seasons ruin harvest expectations.
Famine threatens vulnerable communities. Grandmothers share tragic folk tales. Orphans listen intently nearby. Genealogies map out endless grief. Bloodlines carry genetic depression. History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Oh, wildly.
Digging unearths painful artifacts.
Shovels hit forgotten coffins.
Excavating historical injustices.
Archaeology proves systemic abuse.
Plant, see, watch, grow, reap, pain, reap, whoa.
Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Harvest ends, winter comes. Roots remain. Tranquil, the neighborhood was calm, singing sweet melodies from an ancient psalm. Then the flashing crimson disrupted the peace, the sudden aggressive arrival of the police. They kicked the wooden barricade completely down, bringing a heavy terror to our humble town.
Running through the alley, jumping over bins, punished severely for imaginary sins. The metallic handcuffs clicking on the wrist, another young brother vanishing in the mist. The authoritarian boots stomping on the yard, playing a cruel and discriminatory card. The innocent are captured without a fair trial, subjected to a system that is totally vile. The blue and red lights slice through the dark, leaving a permanent, terrifying mark. Listen to the shriek of the wailing siren, trapping the lions in a cage of iron. A terrifying pitch cutting through the bone, leaving a weeping mother sitting all alone. The justice is blind, the tragedy is real, crushed underneath.
authoritarian weed.
The magistrate is sleeping in a massive estate, while the ghetto youth dictates his own grim fate. A badge and a weapon authorize the raid, ignoring the foundational promises they made.
I gather the children, hide them in the back, protecting our family from the fierce attack. The neighborhood dogs begin to fiercely bark. A sinister shadow covers the local park. The innocent are captured without a fair trial, subjected to a system that is totally vile. The blue and red lights slice through the dark,
Leaving a permanent,
terrifying mark. Listen to the shriek of the wailing siren, trapping the lions in a cage of iron. A terrifying pitch cutting through the bone, leaving a weeping mother sitting all alone. The justice is blind, the tragedy is real, crushed underneath the authoritarian wheel. Sitting all alone, the justice is blind, the tragedy is real, crushed underneath the authoritarian wheel. Flashing lights,
wailing loud, taking our brothers away.
Is painted by the midnight sky, a magnificent heritage that money cannot buy. They tried to bleach the history, rewrite the text, leaving the indigenous generations perplexed. But the melanin glows like an obsidian stone, reclaiming the glory of an ancestral throne.
Walking with the posture of an ancient king, refusing to be a puppet and a colonial string. The prejudice is rampant, the system is rigged, but the foundation of our culture is deeply digged. I wear my ebony skin as a badge of might,
shining exceptionally brilliant in the light. From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean, we survived a brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty
crafted our monumental deeds, but we are the flowers from invincible seeds. I tread my head to another tribal past, building a solidarity destined to last.
They mock the vernacular, they fear the drum, terrified of the power from which we come. I adorn my neck with the cowrie shell, breaking the chains of a sociological hell. From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean, we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, and undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
Celebrate the color,
Elevate the mind,
leaving the discriminatory
practices behind.
We are the architects,
of our own destiny,
marching forward in absolute unity. Yeah.
ebony pride, stand up tall, we will never ever fall. Black and proud, ebony pride,
Stand up tall,
stand up tall,
we will never
ever
ever fall. Black and proud. Hey, yeah.
Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place. Beautiful black royal crown, never let the system bring you down. Yeah. Wrecking ball swinging at the cinema wall, watching the memories of my childhood fall. The landlord signed an eviction decree, chasing the locals away from the property. Bulldozers crushing the corner grocery store. The neighborhood we cherished exists no more.
Cranes are reaching up to pierce the sky. Luxury apartments built artificially high. They pave the old playground with fresh asphalt, blaming the poor for an imaginary fault. I pack my belongings in a cardboard crate, pushed to the margins by the hands of fate.
The scaffolding rises, the history dies, architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound.
Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years.
The skyline is changing, cold and gray,
taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete
concrete tears. Fences are erected with the padlock chain, washing away the murals in the acid rain. Soulless corporations buying up the block, changing the rhythm of the city clock.
The bakery was demolished just yesterday, replaced by a franchise cafe entirely beige. We stand on the sidewalk watching the debris, a devastating casualty of the economy. The scaffolding rises, the history dies, architects masking the brutal lies. Cement is pouring over the sacred ground, burying our culture without a single sound. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears,
Erasing the legacy of 100 years.
the skyline is changing cold and gray,
Taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears. But you cannot satisfy your monumental greed. You pour your foundation over bleeding hearts, ripping a vibrant community into parts. Rubble falling, iron bending, our history violently ending. No more. Weeping those heavy, heavy concrete tears, erasing the legacy of 100 years. The skyline is changing cold and gray,
Taking our colorful sanctuary away.
dust in the wind as the bulldozer steers, choking entirely on these concrete tears.
Tear it down, cold cement.
Concrete tears on the pavement. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Checkerboard patterns decorating tiled floors, suspenders holding up baggy trousers, polished loafers sliding cross linoleum, energetic steps matching snappy beats.
Trombone slides creating joyful noise.
Drummers hitting rim shots with precision,
Horn sections blasting brassy fanfares.
kinetic energy electrifying dance halls completely. Feet shuffling non-stop tonight. Camden skank, lively motion, bouncing up, jumping down. Camden skank, joy is leaping, two-tone fashion ruling town. Hey, hey.
Fedoras tip slightly off center, sunglasses worn indoors playfully. Braces snapping against cotton shirts, perspiring brows wiped with handkerchiefs.
Skirts twirling around, dizzy in circles, knees lifting incredibly high upward. Syncopation guiding every frantic movement, smiles flashing brightly amidst action. Kinetic energy electrifying dance halls come Thrown forcefully into the blistering fire, tested by the flames of a cruel desire. The temperature rises, the oxygen burns. This fragile exterior finally learns to withstand the pressure, endure the heat, refusing to accept a bitter defeat.
Placed directly upon the heavy anvil, enduring the strikes with an absolute will. Sparks are flying across the darkened room, forging a weapon to conquer the gloom. The hammer descends with the punishing blow, but my inner foundation continues to grow.
We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional debt. I am walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Yeah, shielding my chest with an armor of steel, protecting the sensitive parts that I feel. The furnace is roaring, the bellows expand. I am the toughest survivor in the land.
Polishing the surface until it gleams, defending the borders of my wildest dreams. The vulnerabilities have crystallized, a resilient warrior fully actualized. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional debt. I am walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the a box, changing the combinations on the rusty locks. I thought I would scream, I thought I would break, but there is a strange tranquility in this wake. The house is profoundly quiet, the kettle is warm. I found the elusive eye of the tragic storm.
Sitting on the park bench, feeding the birds, no longer searching for complicated words. The anger has evaporated into the autumn breeze, leaving a placid silence among the willow trees. I watch the golden sun dip below the lake, accepting the reality of my mistake. No violent thunderstorms, no crashing wave, just a gentle surrender to what we couldn't save. The sharp edges of the tragedy have turned blunt, retreating entirely from the battlefront, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. Watering the ferns upon the windowsill, everything around me is perfectly still. Reading an old novel by the fireplace, a subtle sad smile rests upon my face. Sweeping the kitchen floor with a steady hand, finally beginning to gracefully understand. The panic has subsided, the terror is gone, welcoming the pastel colors of the violent thunderstorms. No crashing wave, just a gentle surrender to what we couldn't save. The sharp edges of the tragedy have turned blunt, retreating entirely from the battlefront, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. Exhale the rush, everything settles in a quiet hush. Gentle mind, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. So mellow, so gentle, a quiet goodbye.
Flicking the lighter, sparking the flame, trying to forget my own dreadful name. Rolling the paper tight around the strain, hoping the vapor numbs out the brain. I inhale deeply, holding in the cloud, muting the anxiety that speaks too loud.
Grinding the herb on the coffee tabletop, waiting for the heavy depression to drop. The room gets foggy, the vision gets thick, using the remedy to heal the sick. But when the euphoric elevation starts to fade, I am back to sitting in the freezing shade, medicating sadness with the fragrant weed, planting a temporary euphoric seed. We elevate, slowly floating to the roof, hiding completely from the painful truth. Singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash. A botanical comfort for a weeping heart, but the gravity tears us right apart. Eyes bloodshot, staring blindly at the wall, ignoring the telephone every time it calls. The chalice is passing from left to right, surviving another unbearable night.
Ashtrays overflowing, the curtains are drawn, missing the sunset, missing the dawn. The resin builds up like the guilt in my chest, seeking a moment of artificial rest, medicating sadness with a fragrant weed, planting a temporary euphoric seed. We elevate, slowly floating to the roof, hiding completely from the painful truth. Singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash. A botanical comfort for a weeping heart, but the gravity tears us right apart.
The highest temporary, the lowest supreme,
Waking up slowly from a herbal dream. Burn it down, breathe it in, losing a battle we cannot win. Hazy mind, singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash. A botanical comfort for a weeping heart, but the gravity tears us right apart. Smoke is clearing, reality nearing, just the blues remaining. Inside of the mattress is terribly cold, a tragic conclusion to a story foretold. I stare at the ceiling, I count every crack, knowing that you are not coming back. The silence is heavy, it rings in my ear, a constant reminder that you are not here.
Packing my suitcase in the dead of the dawn. The affection we harbored is completely gone.
I walk down the driveway, I don't look behind, trying to erase your face from my mind. But every footstep echoes down the street, a miserable rhythm of total defeat. The communication dissolved into static. The end of our romance was violently dramatic. Now there is just space, empty and vast, a hollow reflection of a beautiful past. Living in a massive dub heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay, fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone.
I sit at the bar, order whiskey neat, staring at strangers walking down the street,
Trying to drown out the sound of your name,
but the lingering reverb remains just the same.
tearing up photographs, burning the mail, watching our history terribly fail. The space in this apartment is echoing loud. I'm perfectly isolated inside of a crowd. The communication dissolved into static. The end of our romance was violently dramatic. Now there is just space, empty and vast, a hollow reflection of a beautiful past. Living in a massive dub heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay, fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone.
Disconnect the cables,
Cut the final wire,
pouring cold water.
on the dying fire.
There is no repairing,
What is totally torn,
just a haunting frequency.
left to mourn. Nothing left but the sting, fading out, fading out. Living in a massive dub heartbreak. Every single memory makes my spirit ache. Your voice keeps repeating on a lonely delay, fading, fading, fading away. Stripped to the baseline, stripped to the bone. The heaviest feeling of being alone, just an echo. Let it go. Dub heartbreak, break, break, break. cracks underneath stiletto heel, neon flickering across suffocating alleys.
Shadows swallow every innocent pedestrian.
Asphalt burns despite midnight chills.
Wait, format dictates, mail takes verse. Ghetto youths chasing stray dogs. Corrugated roofs hiding desperate gamblers.
Poverty thickens inside crowded tenements. Hunger knocks upon wooden doors. Heavy clouds gathering overhead quickly.
Storm approaches
Without warning signals. Trench town blues, concrete track,
living day by day.
nowhere turning. Trench town blues, hell is made.
Survival remains
The ultimate prize. Oh, yeah.
Sirens wail through congested traffic. Police batons striking unyielding pavement.
Handcuffs clinking near shattered glass. Justice feels completely absent here.
Mothers scrubbing stained laundries.
Fathers coughing near factory chimneys.
Chimney smoke chokes tired lungs.
Tomorrow brings identical struggles. Heavy clouds gathering overhead quickly.
Storm approaches
Without warning signals. Trench town blues, concrete trap, living day by day, nowhere turning. Trench town blues, endless maze.
survival remains
The ultimate prize. Oh. Shackles bind worn ankles tight. Escaping requires immense fortitude. We trudge forward despite exhaustion.
hoping sunlight pierces glue eventually.
Persist. Pose resist. Trench town blues, concrete trap,
Living day by day.
nowhere turning. Trench town blues, endless maze.
Survival remains
The ultimate prize.
fading pulse.
City sleeps.
Endless cycle.
Sterile corridors echoing with slipper footsteps. Fluorescent lights humming annoyingly overhead. Daily schedules pinned onto corkboards. Bid your coffee brewing in break rooms.
Sitting quietly inside folding chairs. Group therapy
Therapy starting promptly at noon. Strangers sharing intimate personal failures. Counselors nodding with practiced empathy. Detoxification, bringing immense physical shivering. Sweating out toxic chemical dependencies. Rehab jam, institutional blues, trying on staying completely sober. Rehab jam, counting days, addiction, fighting rational thoughts constantly. Pacing back and forth aimlessly, craving just one tiny dose. Checking clocks every single minute. Bed sheets twisted from restless nights.
Medical charts documenting vital signs. Nurses dispensing prescribed morning medications. Telephone privileges earned through good behavior. Visitors arriving during weekend hours. Detoxification, bringing immense physical shivering. Sweating out toxic chemical dependencies.
Rehab jam, institutional blues, trying on staying completely sober. Rehab jam, counting days, addiction, fighting rational thoughts constantly. Whispering, tempting promises softly. Willpower acting as the only shield. Overcoming demons requires extreme discipline. Recovery is a lifelong marathon.
Take breath, confess true. Hold hands, stay strong.
Rehab jam, institutional blues, trying hard staying completely sober. Rehab jam, counting days, addiction, fighting rational thoughts constantly.
Session ends, door unlocks, hope dawns.
Holding the handwritten envelope in my shaking hand. The postmark reveals a distant coastal land. 10 years of silence, strictly dividing our lives. A stubborn resentment that foolishly survives. But the ink is smeared, the penmanship is frail,
indicating that your absolute
health begins to fail.
Lying completely still in this hospice bed, rehearsing the apologies I never formally said. The monitor beeps with a lethargic slow pace,
staring at the ceiling, seeking exceptional grace. I dropped my immense pride, I mailed the confession, hoping to alleviate this lifelong depression.
The stubborn grudges melt away
In the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality, embracing the genuine fragile reality, finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption.
Forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain,
Washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient
bitter hostility to rest. I hear the hospital door gently push open wide, tears immediately welling up deep inside. You walk to the mattress, you touch my weak arm, providing an instant, miraculous
soothing charm. I look at the wrinkles decorating your face, all the childhood anger is erased from this place. I whisper forgiveness directly into your ear, banish the guilt, banish the lingering fear.
The stubborn grudges
Melt away in the fading light,
realizing the argument was never worth the fight.
facing the ultimate curtain, facing mortality, embracing the genuine fragile reality, finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption.
Forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain,
Washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient
bitter hostility to rest. Let go of the anger,
unclench the tight fist
we finally emerge from
from the cynical mist.
the ultimate closure.
Is wonderfully pure,
Love is the absolute.
definitive cure. Hold my hand,
Close your eyes,
no more distance, no more lies, peace and less, finding the beautiful healing, sweet redemption, granting our souls a glorious exemption.
forgiving the past, releasing the heavy chain,
Washing away a decade of monumental pain before the final breath leaves the weary chest, laying the ancient
bitter hostility to rest.
sweet forgiveness,
Quiet redemption.
rest in peace. They handed me a map drawn in pure gold, told me stories of a paradise of old. I packed my bags, left the wasteland behind, searching for a piece I desperately needed to find. But the fruit on the trees tastes bitter and dry, and there's a storm brewing in the perfect sky.
Crossed the desert sand, sailed the boiling sea, believing this haven was meant for you and me. Got to the gates, but the angels were asleep, guarding secrets that the holy shouldn't keep. The mountains are majestic, but they cast a cold shade, realizing the promises have started to fade. We
follow the compass, we follow the star. Didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked. Now there is absolutely no turning back.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the holy
men gamble your soul away.
the chalice is empty,
The sanctuary cold, the kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion.
prophets whispering in the market square, selling salvation, but the cupboards are bare. I look in their eyes, just greed staring back, painting the holy white canvas to black.
My tambourine broke on the marble floor. I don't wanna sing their praises anymore. The holy water is muddy and thick. This grand illusion is making me sick. We follow the compass, we follow the star. Didn't know the journey would leave such a scar. The illusion is shattering, the mirror is cracked. Now there is absolutely no turning back.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the
holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion. Is there a real sanctuary somewhere out there, or just another mirage in the desert air? Take off the crown, strip away the disguise. I'd rather have the ugly truth than beautiful lies. Fading paradise,
oh, lost in the promised land.
slipping through my hands.
Welcome to
Dark Zion, where the shadows play,
where the
holy men gamble your soul away. The chalice is empty, the sanctuary cold, a kingdom of lies bought and sold. We prayed for the heaven of the righteous lion, but we woke up lost in a dark Zion.
lost in Zion. Dark, dark Zion, no more illusions.
Watching the crimson sunset hit the dusty street,
holding a crystal goblet filled to the brim, trying to wash away the bitter taste of him.
The tropical breeze is sticky and violently warm, a quiet preamble to a gathering storm.
Down in the cellar where the wooden barrels age, fermenting the fruit to pacify my rage. I crush the ripe berries with my heavy boots, extracting the liquor from the island roots. Got a stained white shirt
and a stumbling walk,
too heavily intoxicated to even talk.
the liquid velvet slides right down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat, blurring the edges of a devastating lie, drinking the entire mahogany barrel dry. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine,
tasting so venomous,
yeah, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drown in the romance in the Kingston wine. Oh, oh.
the bartender wipes the counter with the dirty rag. I pull another copper coin out of my bag. The brass section plays a drunken, sloppy tune under the spotlight of a bloated yellow moon.
My lipstick leaves a mark upon the rim, the lights in the tavern are growing rather dim. A sudden dizzy spell overtakes my brain, embracing the pleasure to obliterate the pain. The liquid velvet slides right down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat, blurring the edges of a devastating lie, drinking the entire mahogany barrel dry. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine,
Tasting so venomous,
yeah, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drown in the romance in the Kingston wine.
shatter the bottle,
Against the brick wall,
watch the red droplets.
majestically fall.
The harvest is ruined,
The vineyard is cursed,
but we cannot conquer
this terrible thirst. Sip it slow, swallow hard,
leaving the lover completely scarred.
intoxication. Pour me another glass of the Kingston wine, tasting so venomous, yeah, yet feeling divine. A beautiful ruby poison in a fragile cup, tearing our foolish infatuation up. Let the heavy vintage numb the aching spine, drown in the romance in the Kingston wine.
Spilling the wine,
And twisted jack, sending a distorted frequency back. Snap the E string on the second fret. The basement is dripping in a nervous sweat. I don't want harmony, I want the noise, ignoring the critics and the label boys.
Hitting the cymbals till my knuckles bleed, planting a sonic revolutionary seed. Kicking the microphone across the floor, screaming until my vocal cords are sore.
The landlord is banging on the ceiling tile, but we are projecting a rebellious style.
The tempo fluctuates, the pitch is wrong,
But this is our agonizing, honest song.
turning the amplifier to the absolute max.
Swinging the rhythm like a heavy axe, sweating it out in the bitter jam.
We don't give a single solitary damn.
The chords are ugly, the vocals crack,
Launching a musical,
fierce attack,
bleeding
our frustrations onto the stage,
transforming the poverty
into pure rage.
The bass guitar is heavily out of tune, howling like a wolf at the afternoon moon. I stomp on the pedal, let the fuzz explode, driving recklessly down a rocky road.
Spitting the lyrics with a venomous bite, ready to engage in a physical fight. The melody is fractured, the structure breaks, revealing the magnitude of our mistakes. The tempo fluctuates,
The pitch is wrong,
but this is our agonizing, honest song. Turning the amplifier
to the absolute max.
swinging the rhythm like a heavy axe, sweating it out in the bitter jam.
We don't give a single solitary damn.
The chords are ugly, the vocals crack,
Launching a musical,
fierce attack, bleeding our frustrations onto the stage,
transforming the poverty
into pure rage.
Smash the instrument,
Break the wood,
expressing exactly what the anger should.
no polish pop, no plastic smile,
Just raw aggression in a
brutal pile. Breathe, heavy sweat pours, opening the forbidden doors. Play it rough, sweating it out in the bitter jam.
We don't give a single solitary damn.
The chords are ugly, the vocals crack,
Launching a musical,
fierce attack, bleeding our frustrations onto the stage,
transforming the poverty
into pure rage. Bitter, bitter noise, let it feed back, let it ring.